Q, Howard.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday! This is it! How'd you like that? How'd you like that, guys? I thought that was a pretty cool opening. We turned the monetization off tonight. We're taking this fucker off the rails, Livingston, man. Welcome, 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 welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
I'm just waiting for them to tell us they can't hear us.
5x5 WTC, thank you very much. Charlie Alpha Tango, Greenleaf, Smokey Blazer, Uncle Tron, Mad Shad, Ghost Lincoln, East Tennessee Preparedness, Hunter 25. Everybody's up in the house tonight. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Charmaine Montgomery, how are you? Yeah, man. The doom and gloom, right?
Not tonight.
Nah, man. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. We could talk
Everything
about some
is
stuff
fun.
if you guys want to talk about some stuff.
Everything is fun.
But let's just enjoy a Wednesday evening, the 29th.
Time we done this.
Wednesday. Fantastic, man. I can't believe we made it this far. You know, if we listened to the Canadian guy, we did long time ago. Long time ago.
Not unless you bought his product.
Yeah, if you do to get the potassium iodine while it was in stock, y'all gonna die. Sorry.
We do not sell products.
Well, I kind of do. But it's like, freeze-dried food.
Sex work is work.
I've got, we have distributor status with Peak Refuel. And I actually talked with the folks at Nutrient Survival today, so we might be able to bring that to the Hudson Valley prepping and survival community as well. So lots of irons in the fires, man. I'd like to big shout out to Vision Preparedness for hooking us up with Nutrient Survival and the folks over there. Apparently, they make some really good stuff. So we'll see. They're going to send us a pack, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to try it out, man.
Whatever it is, if they send us food, I'm going to eat it.
No doubt about that.
On the video, I'm gonna eat it.
Big Joe Casula says, "Come on, no books to sell, bro." I mean, I guess I'd have to write one first. We're working on this movie thing. Kind of doing the mini movie thing.
There's really nothing to buy there either.
Mid Georgia says, get a store. I'm thinking about it. The experience with Sassy. Welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
Give me somebody. How you doing? Yeah,
Bob Dunn. Welcome.
I need a store.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing.
The whole store.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we need a whole store.
Yeah, I want a parking lot.
Yeah, I got a place
cool.
for people to pull in, right?
Tomorrow? All right.
Cool, boom. Store. Done. Actually, the hope is to revamp Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.com and get it up and running. We can get the products that we believe in on there, even if it's just a link to the company. If I don't make a dime, I just want to make sure that you guys can find quality products in one place and have access to them. Even if I can't make any money off it, I'm fine with that. I just want to put them all in one place so y'all can find them. The stuff that I know, the stuff that I trust, the stuff that I beat up, and the stuff that didn't break. So that's the stuff that we're going to push at ever. That's the only thing we're going to do. If we don't believe in it and trust in it, I am not promoting it, hands down.
The same way you talk to like your buddies on the job site or down at the local store or whatever, like your community. Like we were like, no, I got like a pair of shoes. They like sucked. I wouldn't recommend them, dude.
Yeah.
Like I would never, I couldn't imagine like selling somebody a product I didn't actually use
that I didn't
myself.
believe in. If I didn't believe
like,
in
no,
it,
I have like
use
one
it.
in my pocket, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's,
Yeah. If anything would be on there, it would be stuff that we believe in. Vision, I just gave you a shout out. I want to thank you. Nutrient Survival reached out to us and we're in contact. And thank you, my friend. Thank you. My mother Spark is going to yell at me for touching my eye. She said you're gonna get conjunctivitis again. Stop touching your eye.
Is that what
but
pink
it
eye
itches,
is called?
But it itches. I got dust in it.
Pink eye.
Did you guys like the opening? I thought that so that bit is from a movie called Network. Way back in the day, you can look it up. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And yeah, man, it's the depression and inflation and the Russians. Gotta get mad.
Homie was speaking some truth. I'm like, when was this? I'm like, what was this yesterday?
Is 1976. 1976. So you can see how long the whole "we all gonna die Wednesday" can has been getting kicked down the road, right? So.
Can we just?
The whole name is an oxymoron because we put the chapter afterwards. It's like we're all gonna die Wednesday, number 29, right? Like we were supposed to go a long time ago.
Of course, it's
fun.
You know, I've heard that word used. Somebody said to me one time, oxymoron. And like 3 days later, I was like,
is that a planet?
No, 3 days later, I'm like, oxymoron? Like, now I don't know what kind of person there, because apparently there's two kinds of people. There's oxymoron people, and then there's oxymoron. My man said to me, it's an oxymoron.
Oxymoron, not like, oxymoron.
Who? And I'm like, imagine.
Lost me there. Lost me there.
Safad Beeblebrex.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool, man.
Yeah, you got to tell people you got to backwoods dumb it down for me, please. Can you just give it to me in like the laymanest of layman's terms?
I gotta say, I personally, I loved it. I love like purposely mispronouncing words and making people think like, and then because then
they're like, what the hell is he talking about?
3 days later, they wake up at like 2 a.m. and they're like, hold on, like, and you're like, got him.
Every day should be a taco day. I can't disagree with that, Nostradumbass. Virginia Bushcrafter, welcome. Greenleaf in the house.
I figure, between pizza, tacos, and like some form of like chicken, we can all agree. I mean,
yeah, those are like the three basic food groups, right?
And you can eat all of the, chicken for breakfast, unless you're, you can do the chicken and waffles thing.
Yeah, fried chicken.
So I mean, any food you can eat for breakfast is a food that is just good for
Prepping Mantis, what's happening, brother? Prepper Book Club in the house too. The Cajun, what's going on?
And since we're all going to die Wednesday, I was talking about this with the wife, and I was like, this whole breakfast for dinner thing, fine. I was like, why not dinner? Where is the dinner for breakfast crap?
Yeah, see,
I
think
Why
breakfast for dinner is a cop-out because breakfast meals are typically quick and easy to make, right?
Well, if you come
right?
Like,
so you're not making a freaking a steak dinner for breakfast. Who's going out first thing in the 6 a.m. Let's start the grill and throw a piece of meat on it, right? Well, I have been known to throw things in the smoker at 6 o'clock in the morning, so maybe I can eat dinner before I go to bed at night.
When you start calculating in your head, it's like, I'll just go outside, light some charcoal, and like cook a steak, or versus like make French toast. You got like eggs and cinnamon, all this nonsense going to me 45 minutes to prepare this meal. I ate in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Prepping by Faith, welcome, sister. Good to see you back on. Everybody has to take a break once in a while. Every once in a while. My mother Spark, you're not late. We're early. We're very early. We kicked this sucker off early tonight. We were hanging out. We were having fun, and we turned the monetization off. There is no YouTube intermingling with the money tonight.
We're about to marginalize entire communities right now.
No, totally not. But no agenda, no. I sent you so many articles that we could go over tonight, but
They got the news for that.
Yeah, you guys been getting it all day. All day. What's the Canadian guy said today? You got to tell me in the chat what the Canadian guy said today, because I've kind of stopped watching. I haven't unsubscribed. I just scroll right on by, man. I scroll right on by. I haven't been watching a whole lot of, I've been checking in on Angry and Grindstone, those guys down there putting in the work.
Yeah, keep it close to home. Everyone, a Canadian prepper. I straight up, you showed me one of his videos one time. I lost interest as soon as he was squatting on the hood of his Humvee. I was like,
Slob squatting.
Get this out of here. I was like, I don't care.
Rescue, welcome. Jules, thank you so much for stopping by tonight. KB, welcome. Thank you for joining us on a We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Yeah, man, no agenda tonight.
The idea was going to be a little more freewheeling. Never mind. We've been touching on topics that already been touched on anymore. We're just recapping, I guess, from our own point of view. But tonight we are just gonna not, I guess, do all that. We're gonna show y'all a bunch of articles. We ain't gonna. Remember the old days, and I mean, one in the chat, if you was here when we used to yell at the cell phone when in the garage.
Back in the day, way back in the day. Love and Life, welcome. Lori Q, welcome, my friend.
It used to be a big chore to hang up the backdrop. We didn't have a rack.
No. We tied
rigging it up like
with
sailors on a pirate
the cheap
ship.
Home Depot rope. The stuff that leaves the splinters in your hands. We get the big ladder out and tie it off to the rafters and.
We're rigging the canvas, boys.
It was terrible. Betty
Turn
Blue
her into
says
the
she
wind.
has no sound. Check your mute button or your volume button. K. Paul, thank you so much, my friend. We really appreciate the donation. Pagan Prepper, welcome. Jason and VA, welcome. Yeah, man, we're just gonna kick it tonight. Livingston Man had his guitar out earlier. He was playing some.
Betty Lou, I don't know. There's look for what looks like a speaker with an X on it.
Yeah.
Touch that and perhaps you'll unmute yourself. We haven't heard a complaint from anybody else, unless they just enjoy watching us talking and they can't even hear us.
My lips are moving, but I can't make out the words.
So, we all gonna die Wednesday in that regard. Yeah. So, I mean, last night maybe ties into this. We talked about bucket list because history is living its own bucket list. This point.
Okay, sure.
In that regards, what's everybody missing out on right now? There's that party of longing, yearning, whatever the hell, right?
Oh,
so we all gonna die Wednesday. So what would you do right now? Say you knew it. ICBMs are incoming. EMP about to black it out. What you gonna do right now? Oh snap, this for real. Some of us gonna run to the bunker. Other people gonna just not do that.
No.
The people that can't or won't not doing that, you doing?
I think the unfortunate part is a lot of people are so unplugged from, it's such a turnoff to hear anything about the government or anybody like that you don't even listen to it. It's just kind of background noise. And that, it's just that white noise in the background. They don't even pay attention to it. And those are the folks that, hopefully they're vaporized and they don't die just outside of that zone from the radiation.
Let me rephrase it because I ended up not even liking my own question. It's more of a long-term thing. NASA has identified a giant comet going smack dab right up your butt.
Okay.
You got 6 months. There's nothing we can do, but it's coming, and there's nothing we can do.
6 months.
Yeah, it's coming. There's nothing you can do. You can see it getting bigger in the sky. Hell with it, right? Let's go. We're using our imagination here. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What matters to you really then?
Just stay with the family, man. Stay with the family and the close friends and enjoy the final days. If it's a global killer and nobody's going to do anything about it, then why worry about it? You just know that your expiration date is this date.
I wonder if that's worse though than knowing, than not knowing. All right, nukes inbound. You got 15 minutes before all society turns to hell, right? But instead, now you got 6 months and everybody knows it and that nothing matters.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. See, a lot of people would... I'd like to say I'd just hang out and live out with my family, but I guess it would probably be a paranoid final existence, kind of trying to fend off the wolves.
It's like a weird paradox, though you're dead. All right, so
inevitably you're going to die, but you're trying to
survive.
Well, avoid the inevitable.
It tells you something about the human spirit, and we all got it. Is that given that scenario, I think everyone would choose to survive until the thing killed us all.
Yeah.
Rather than try to, go out before that.
Tracy Mickle, welcome, welcome, welcome. Uncle Charlie in the house. What's happening, my friend? Betty Lou, I hope you got your sound all figured out. Hope you got it figured out.
Apparently she's getting down tonight. I seen somebody say, I don't know what's going on with that. But that's great.
Yeah, she's getting down.
Talking about people's, now this chat is flying by. It's very hard to keep up with it. We appreciate all y'all. If in a perfect world, I would address every single one of you personally, but it is at this point impossible.
So Ghost Lincoln says he's going to go cook Spam, drink beer, smoke cigarettes, and stay away from the crazies. Yeah, man. Just, if it's 6 months
I said get off the lawn.
If it's 6 months till extinction, I think I got that covered, man. I could just close the doors and be good. Just start boarding up the house.
6 months. I mean,
but do you want to be, for your final days? I'd like to say I go see things I haven't seen and, see some sights and visit the ocean and things like that. But would it be safe to even do that? That's the thing. If everybody knows the end is coming, half the people are going to lose it and just go on rampages, like Outlaw said, the purge at that point.
That's what I fear is though,
I'll get my vengeance before vengeance gets them and me,
I shudder to think of, since we all going to die Wednesday. Now we came in talking about everything is fine, and then I turned the brightness down. But given like that condition, even though we were all as a species, in this scenario and in my imagination, sentenced to death, non-existence, we would still then fight amongst ourselves for something that was worth nothing. And fight and die for the same outcome, irregardless.
Yeah,
which isn't a word.
Yeah,
sorry.
Well, regardless, it would still be the same end outcome. That's a tough one. So, Rescue, I'm with you, brother. He said I would go sit on a lake in the mountains and take in the last of it. Yes.
I'd probably empty a clip at the comet, so we gotta try something here.
Yeah. Do not shoot the comet.
Do not shoot the comet. Damn right we're shooting the comet. This is America. And we are shooting the comet. If we all fire our guns at once, baby, we can explode into space.
That's right.
Like true nature's
Eric,
child.
welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Hey, you get here when you get here, man. You get here when you get here. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you watching. Fight for another chapter. Well, see, that's the whole thing, is that the end of the book is there.
When it comes to dying on Wednesday, we're all on. You're right.
Yeah,
on time.
if the comet's coming on a Wednesday and it's all gonna go. I mean, yeah. Oh, Hunter says it's a magazine.
It's heavy shit to think about too. Like that. Like imagine if whatever mainstream people are right, then people only live on Earth, right? But then imagine something came along, smacked that, killed that, all the people was gone, it was all for nothing. It's a real thing. This shit weighs heavy, bro.
Yeah. Prepping Mantis says, he says, I'm going to get me one of them mocha latte frappuccinos, the hipster drink. Yeah. Gotta have one.
Toss it in the barista's face.
Drink Spam and eat beer. Yeah, baby. Let's see. Jules says, I figure I'm going to die and it's God's will and so be it. I'm ready. Currently stuck living in an RV, fish in a barrel. What am I gonna do? See, with a global killer like that,
Hunter,
it doesn't matter.
I got 2 of them, bro.
Doesn't matter. Oh.
2 of them.
He's putting on the gun show here. Ladysmith, good evening. Welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. And yeah, man, that's a tough scenario to swallow right there.
Well, that's slow.
6 months.
That's the way I feel like.
Ugh.
Oh, it's a very dramatic comparison to make, but this Western, culture is I feel like it's this degenerate, death by 1,000 cuts, slow crawl toward the inevitable that we cannot escape. Where we're can we just put it down? Already no, he's old and sick. You gotta respect, he's freaking pooping all over the place. This really sucks, and this system should have died 100 years ago. And we're keeping it alive for our own benefit, not for the system's benefit.
Tracy K, there is a comet. It's not going to hit Earth, but it will be here soon.
Because if they told you it was going to hit Earth, 6 months of chaos would ensue.
Yeah, well, that brings back, what is it, that movie, Don't Look Up? I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched a good chunk of it. Right?
I was extremely butthurt by its anti-climate change message. I think that saving the environment is for pussies, and I don't agree with it because you know why? I don't live in the environment.
I live
only
at home,
liberals,
bro.
only
At
liberals
home, bro.
with electric cars live
Totally
in the
at
environment,
home, bro.
I don't breathe the same air that they do, bro. I don't drink the same. I don't even live on the same planet as them, bro. Fuck them. You know what? Do not recycle that pizza box, bro.
No.
You see those 6-pack rings? You know what I do with those?
Throw them in the water.
No, I feed them directly to the fucking turtle. Fuck that turtle. Because I'm a fucking alpha male, bro. And I was put here to rule this planet and destroy it if I want to, because I will. Because I ain't got nowhere else to go, and I don't give a fuck, bro.
Tell me why you're mad. Son.
Rebuttal.
Tell me why you're mad. So let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I'm listening.
Livingston, man, can you do me a favor?
No.
Please.
I'm an alpha male, bro.
Well, can you roll that beautiful bean footage?
Because I don't even need to load my guns, bro. Because let me tell you something, bro. I'm an alpha male, bro. You can't even step to me, bro. Because I'm like loaded in my mind. I don't need to project mental
anything.
projectiles at you.
It didn't stop. It was the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd get a little, no. Full on Livingston, man. The hipsters. Eric says, I'd rather die from natural occurrences than man-made stupidity. I could not disagree with that. Matt Shad says, the end is nigh, we all gonna die.
End is nigh, we all gonna die.
So, what do you think another, it's coming, you got a little time. Let's say the monetary system, we know in 6 months, the dollar is going to be worth a dime, right? If we know, we got 6 months from now, we know 6 months from now, a dollar will be worth a dime. What is your next move? Because obviously life goes on after this, right? But your money is worth 10 times more now than it will be.
Your money is worth 10 times more now?
Well, right now than it will be in 6 months. So what do you do? Do you step one for me, without a doubt, max the plastic.
Well, yeah.
Max the weep, bro. I am card. Everything.
Real shit with fake money.
Yes, everything. I am buying freeze-dried food. I am buying pallets of water. The big truck rolls up in front of the house and they drop the lift gate and they start dropping pallets in the road. I got a beep credit card, a forklift just to get that shit in the house, bro.
Do you think they'd let you do it? Because it's going to be you and everybody else. You and everybody else.
Yeah, but you got to be, we know ahead of time. We've got 6 months, nobody else is paying attention, but we know, right? And then pallets, bro. I'm telling you, the beep. The trucks be backing up every day. Freeze-dried food, right? Long term, because the money's gonna fail. So it's gonna be expensive to eat, right? It's gonna be expensive to live. Yeah, man.
He needs like a half
everything,
a cup,
everything.
a half a cup of water. You need like 4 cups of water a day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pallets. I live on a lake, so the water thing, I'd buy the filtration systems to be able to process that water. You know, anything I could do, just load up on the material stuff. If you knew that your dollar was going to be worth a dime in 6 months, I mean, everything that you could think that you would need to consume in the recovery period, which could never recover.
Yeah, you could say, listen. I moonlight as a financial advisor, and you can save a ton of money by switching to cannibalism. What? So it's against the law?
Well,
Fine. Yeah. Okay. I mean, because people could probably argue that you deny me my right to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. Like, but you're eating people. It's like, I'll pursue life
and your happiness. Patty says, I knew this was coming last year. Bought a Chevy Silverado 1-ton with 0% financing. That's a score, Patty.
I ate 3 men. And I'd do it again.
And I'd do it again. What do they call it? The long pig, right?
It wasn't
long
hard.
pig.
It wasn't hard for me. I told him, I was like, this is going to hurt you a lot worse than it's going to hurt me.
Pagan prepper, that's exactly my point. I would buy exactly what I need to make sure I'm set up for the decline.
Jay Creature knows what I'm talking about. He ate his neighbors up.
Yeah, during the polar eclipse kickoff. Yeah.
This was a movie premiere. He just decided
he 3 neighbors.
Lost his shit and ate 3 neighbors, and then was like, oh wow, this was fake. And we were like, bro, you know the damage control we had to do? You ever talk to YouTube executives about
why your guy
because
ate
of what
3
you did?
people?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Then I had to explain myself. They couldn't handle that.
Hunter says I would get a Livingston Man autograph. Yeah. Yeah. You got to get the Livingston Man autograph tattooed though. Yeah, by one of the the guys with the one needle where he just keeps stabbing you over and over again.
Oh. When you get that, you stole the Indian ink from the art class. And you brought it home, and your buddy did it while you sat there and listened to Marilyn Manson.
Eric says it's a long pork or long pig, right? Long pig or long pork.
Oh, it's good. Local police watching the channel like, we're gonna tie him to the crime. No, you're not. I didn't fucking do it, idiots. Go elsewhere. Feds.
What
We all gonna die Wednesday. Now we chose that name because it was just so generic. Like we figured, and I think we even proved statistically one time. You'll have to go back and look it up yourself.
It was a Monday. Yeah, Monday.
Because you come back from the weekend all hungover and fucked up, and you're like,
yeah, groggy.
Make mistakes.
Roman Prepper, what's happening, my brother? How are you?
Now, of course, all right. So the money failed.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna max the plastic, do a run on the banks.
Yeah.
Because everybody hopes that they're gonna know about this.
Yeah.
So you have insider trading knowledge.
Fantastic.
What about
fantastic? On par with the government, right?
Here's what the power's out. I don't mean like your power. I mean the power is out. Like North America power grid is just.
So like a Carrington type event, just poof, no power.
I don't know what happened. It's
okay.
Gone.
So it's just electricity. Yep. Communications as well, or just electricity?
No, just the electricity alone does not work. Squirrel jumped in the power lines again.
Oh yeah, and poof, it's all out, huh?
Whole region blacked out. Though not all we all gonna die, this would rapidly become dire, especially in the face
long
of
term.
The longer it took them to get it fixed, the worse the problem is going to become. Especially, I would say, in urban areas.
Yeah, those heavy population densities, man.
Where all of a sudden, even when shit is real in upstate New York, shit is real when the traffic lights don't work, because it's one thing for your house to get blown out, okay, whatever, but usually the infrastructure works. That when even worse, traffic lights ain't working, or the radio stations ain't working, or cell phone towers have been knocked offline. Now that something big happened, a big line went down.
Right.
And then it becomes what exactly happened, I suppose, right? But how long will it take them to fix it? And they got about a week. before.
Before things start getting really bad.
Well, just in the
would say.
practical sense, you end up with people that can't take a shower for a week, can't like wake up on time because they need their alarm clock for a week, can't like do things that can't call people, do
The
things.
majority of people don't have solar backups or any way to charge their devices aside from.
No,
Sure.
So like this is nothing but. That's what happens like if our like just 2 little 5-volt USB lights turn off.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, your whole modern life depends on this electricity stuff, whether you like it or not. I remember there being a discussion. Excuse me, boss.
Yes, sir.
Where people called electricity a luxury, and then in the same in like the second sentence of their statement went on to say that millions would die without it, and I was like,
Yeah.
that was some luxury, man.
Yeah, luxury. You got to pay for that shit. It's not essential or life-sustaining. Yet, as stated here in the chat, and most people know, government statistics say 90% of the population would die in the first year without power. And that's the government statistics.
90% of what, the world or like
the U.S. If the U.S. lost power, 90% of the population would die in the first year without power. So, but they say it's a luxury, says the Livingston man. So,
Well, I didn't say that. They said they. And in fact, if I'm being honest, I remember it. And
who are they anyway?
I'm pretty sure he meant it sarcastically, but it was Outlaw Jackson. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Power is a luxury. It's
Camp when you know someone who's glamping and they have like Christmas lights in their tent.
Oh, that's me.
Hooked to a $1,500 Jackery.
Yeah.
Totally. That's a luxury. But when like millions, 90% of the population will die without it, it's like it's not a fucking luxury, man. That sounds like a necessity.
Yeah. So, I guess your first move in the grid down would be to secure water, right? That's my go-to. When the power goes out, I'm instantly on water immediately. I have to get the water up and running. So it's get the generator, backfeed the panel, turn on the pump, get the water flowing. Then I can work on refrigeration next. Heating, I'm not too worried about. I have alternative heating sources. I have wood stoves and fireplaces with inserts. So I can heat the house. That's no big deal. Cooling it, we'll sweat it out. We'll open the windows. It'll suck if it's hot as balls, but we'll deal with it. I can be in the shade.
I think practically from a immediate survival standpoint, you could probably deal with a lack of electricity. And,
yeah.
More and more Americans, especially, are getting more used to the idea of a weather event, especially knocking out their utilities, and that scenario becoming a reality for them. Like they can stick it out 3 days, 72-hour kind of thing.
Yeah.
Before, like, I think a vast majority of people would really hope that FEMA or some government save us on the rooftops with a sign. Whereas the real effects of this were going to boil down in the time frame you said, about a year earlier, 6 months. Like if this can't be repaired, and this is like a catastrophic nationwide, like the power grid doesn't work, like the factories that make the food, the everything
you basically have
doesn't work.
What's in the supply chain if there's not, like you said, total mass accidents and tractor trailers can't move because the highways are toast. And they're going to prioritize fuel immediately as soon as they know that this is something that's not going to come back on. So the average Joe, I don't think you're going to be going to a gas station to get gasoline. They'll reserve that for the trucks, the emergency vehicles, and things like that.
In the short midterm, like you're okay, like you're living, you're like like they probably rather in the event of such an emergency that you didn't leave your house, clog up the roads, and fuck shit.
Of course,
but it's gonna become acute and apparent, like as this drags on and is not being fixed, and all of a sudden shortages, and like again, you can't leave your house, you're running low, you have to go out, you have to go try to find something. And who knows what you'll find out there. And this is just from the electricity going out.
Yeah, Prepping Mantis says it's less about getting by / surviving without electricity and more about the masses losing their shit and trying to take from everyone else. Exactly.
In every scenario.
It's going to degrade to that. Now, TT1 says that they're discussing this tonight. In 7 to 10 days, he's trying to lay low. So the question is, perhaps the time, if you really think it's going to go south, I think the time to, if you're going to move, make a move, is right away. Right away, or you're going to have to wait. TT1
Or
says
dig in.
7 to 10 days. I think in 7 to 10 days, people deal with it for 7 to 10 days. I think when you hit that 10 to 20 day mark, that's when things are going to start to go bad. That's when those folks will try and come and take from others. That's when the prepping mantises scenario comes into play.
In every scenario, the prepping mantises scenario comes into play.
Absolutely.
The situation reaches a breaking point. People turn desperate and feral, and you have like a Walking Dead stage of any national or global catastrophe of the likes that most of us prep for.
I guess it's all about timing, though, at that point, right?
I think it's guaranteed that you will have what I'm going to call the Walking Dead phase, where there is like everybody tried to play it cool, but then people started to run out of things. People's kids started to go hungry.
Yeah.
People started having to do desperate shit.
Man, that's going to be the
when you're going to have that. You have to in any national.
When
or
the kids are
crisis,
hungry,
it's
man.
going to happen.
That's when things get scary. Because as a parent, I know there is nothing that would stop me from feeding a hungry child, and man, that's motivation on a primal level, you know.
And to put, whether you want to put yourself in that person's shoes or not, it's going to be the reality in any situation that requires you to draw upon your prepping and survival skills, like this is life or death. You are going to run into this phase of the operation where everybody desperate and crazy out here.
Yeah, that's scary, man. It's a scary thought and I wonder if it's going to happen. You know, they say that things happen faster than you think sometimes. So that's my concern, is that if things start to unravel, it's going to unravel really fast, like faster than you can anticipate. They used to say it was you were 9 meals until anarchy, 3 days.
And I wonder what is worse. All right, so in a post-electrical society, the grid is down. We don't have the cell phones and the internet and stuff. So you only know like what
you know. Yeah.
Which is at this point in our lives probably inconceivable to you. So you don't know anything. You and everybody else doesn't know anything.
All in the dark. All you know is you're in the dark.
Everybody's heard of rumors about maybe what happened, and nobody knows anything. And the only people that you talk to are just as suspect, and they're crazy, and who knows? Like, wow. I mean,
Prepping by Faith says my timeline might be slightly optimistic because most people don't have 3 days worth of food or water in their homes.
But they'll try and take yours.
Well, I think in that first initial phase, your money's still good. You can still go to the grocery store. Sure, there's a line. Sure, the chick has to, put everything on a calculator, and there's a security guard who takes the money at that point. But the corporate types are going to squeeze it for every penny, man. Every penny. They'll stay open as long as possible and take your money for as long as they can. And the freezer stuff they'll probably give away or throw away within 24 to 48 hours, I think. Once the power is out, maybe it's 3 days. I think it's 3 days. After 3 days, all of that stuff has to leave.
Let's be real liberal and assume that even 10% of just 10% of what we would consider preppers actually don't know what they're doing. Only 10% of them just have no idea. They're like stocking up stuff, think that they have like a whole warehouse full of Mountain House, right? But like they just die first,
And the warehouse full of Mountain House just sits there waiting for somebody to stumble upon it.
So there's always the luck of the draw when it comes to the apocalypse, because it's indiscriminate.
Vision, in a scenario like that, instead of the dumpster diving, I would hope that the communities around these places would gather with barbecue grills, gas grills, charcoal grills, and everybody would show up in the parking lot and and cook up the stuff that's otherwise going to go to waste, and feed the masses as much as you can. If it's all going to go, I mean,
at first,
yeah, at first things can be, community until the community starts running out of food. Then they start to, go Livingston, man, and cannibalize. It's true. Could happen. But by cannibalize, I mean the resources. They're going to cannibalize each other's resources. They're going to steal from each other. But yeah, they're going to, those, that's when the people come looking for me. They're like, hey, I remember him. Yeah, he was a prepper. He's got all kinds of stuff up there. We got to go check him out. And that's why a lot of people say, don't, you gotta, if you're going to be a prepper, you got to hide in the shadows. You got to stay back. I live in the Wisha woods. I don't know about any of y'all, but.
No, and if you can pass along the knowledge, teach a man to fish, so to speak.
That's why we're all old Mutts kids, man. We're all old Mutts kids. We're all preparing so that we don't have to be that person who's, out with the goons looking for supplies from other people.
That's a crappy existence. That
you can totally talk to a farmer.
Hyenas, like they're living large.
Go talk to a farmer and tell them, listen, if everything falls apart, I'll be here for you as long as you can feed me. I'll be here for you. I'll make sure that you have your farm. You know what I mean? Pick out your post-apocalyptic jobs now, man. Pick them out now. Make friends with these people. Get the network of people so that when everything starts to collapse, the infrastructure is already there. You've already put in the work. You've already talked to the people. They already know if something happens, I can call this guy. I can call this person. I can call this person. We can get together and we can take care of each other.
Hey, bro, you see that comet coming?
It's totally right there, man.
You should hang out, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to build that stuff now. You have to build it now.
Vision, yes. That's on my OnlyFans. You got to subscribe to see that kind of content. But yes. The rest of you peasants,
that's the most "We All Gonna Die Wednesday" comment I've ever heard.
You'll indeed have to imagine it because you can't afford the subscription.
Granite State Prepper, welcome to "We All Gonna Die Wednesday."
It's premium content.
Yeah, premium content. We have turned the money button.
What if we turn this chat
into
we're gonna drag the Livingston man? You think you can do that to me? You know what I've been called on the internet? Shit, y'all don't even know how to pronounce.
Yeah, so, bad words.
I know Jay Creature is. Me and him could probably just gonna join the aliens when the invasion happens.
Yeah, do it.
Just let me get that plasma laser thing.
Patty S says, "How do you start that conversation? People will think you are crazy."
You slide in, you plant the seed. Now we've talked about this before.
Yeah,
You don't just be like, "How you doing? I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't think we have long left. And do you have any bottled water at your disposal?"
That's a great way to put it. Militant Farmer says, "Too many of my group live on the wrong side of the river." Hey, man.
You know how to swim?
We got a boat. We got a boat. Yeah,
found it on the side of the road.
We have a naval division.
Didn't even cost us
We have a naval
money.
division, and it's fantastic. We got Schwim Shady.
He said you'll
Schwim Shady is part of the naval division.
You'll go broke, Livingston man. How can I go where I already am?
Yeah.
I'm here and yet I am there. Some philosophical stuff happening this evening.
Oh, Bob Dunn says he's already working with his neighbors on his street and creating a Christmas tree of notifications, not by electrical memes, but I think he means memes.
No, he means memes.
Yeah, not by electrical memes.
High voltage.
Militant Farmer says, "I have a farm." Yeah, then people should come to you, bro. People should come to you.
I think he would rather people did not come to him.
Yeah, no. But
he's a militant farmer. I'm like,
doesn't sound like.
I'm like, wow, look, there's a farm in the distance. Like, show up, it's like a militant.
Horses, man. Horses are going to be.
There's this fucking Viking looking dude walking around carrying an M14. I'm like, militant farmer, I should say hi.
Totally go knock on that.
Hey, bud, can I? Wow. I'll just be going. Sorry to bother. Well, okay, I said I'm leaving.
Yep,
Militant
and we're out
farmer.
of here. We're
Wow,
out of here.
who'd have thought a militant farmer? Would be
Tony
so
Gotts, welcome. Strong Island in the house, welcome. Another Wednesday, we're still alive. Absolutely magic. 29. But if you listen to the Canadian guy, we all dead already. Love and Life, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. Super appreciative. That will go right into the Bug Out Bag Weekend fund, man. Bug Out Bag Weekend, end of April, last weekend in April. If you guys go down in the comment section below this, you can find a link to the Bug Out Bag Weekend. That's where you can test out all the fancy stuff you got in that bag, some of the stuff you got for Christmas that you haven't used yet. Bug Out Bag Weekend. Old Mutt says, trade 6 kayaks for a side of beef. Hey, whatever you got to do when the time comes, man. Whatever you got to do when the time comes.
In essence,
that's right, Robert Winslow. The Hudson Valley Navy is in effect.
And I got to tell you that if you don't come to one of these Bug Out Bag Weekend things,
thank you so much, Vision.
You're missing out, because if you can make it, even if you don't spend the night, if you don't camp out in the dirt and the cold and the bugs, but show up for the food. I would say, within all honesty, that honestly, like a good portion of the money, besides what we hand over to the fellow whose property it is for allowing us to like host these events, most of the money just goes into food, making sure everybody's fed. And this ain't some BS, all right? We're talking like Steve Ribkin.
Well, that's if he's there. If he's there and he decides to cook for everybody, that's one thing. I always tell everybody.
He gets mad if he can't.
I tell everybody, the premise of these things is to come out, try out your stuff, and they are as real as you want to make it. If you want to go out and bring your little griddle and make pancakes in the morning, have at it. If you want to advance, if that's your idea of bugging out, do it. Try it out.
They asking Betty Lou if she's from Long Island. Prepare to get wrecked, fellows.
Oh, man.
I don't know about the island.
Militant Farmer said that you would be welcome. No lead or brass involved.
I feel like he would send a warning shot up my ass anyway. Like,
is Steve making eggs?
It's like 9 dozen eggs. Like,
yeah. Oh man, that was just a Bug Out Bag Weekend.
I'm not gonna speak for
everybody came and brought a dozen eggs. Everybody brought eggs.
I don't want to be misinterpreted in that I am speaking for Steve, but it's that I wouldn't consider eggs to be Steve's specialty. I figure like Steve can easily deal with 9 dozen eggs.
He can make anything. And if you guys ever get a chance to catch a trout and you want somebody to cook it for you, the Militant Farmer makes banging trout a la campfire. I gotta say, it was the last time I had a trout. And it's trout fishing season. I haven't even been fishing yet. I'm kicking myself, Livingston. I got no time. I got no extra time.
I only like fish sticks.
You don't like fish sticks?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I put them on a stick and carry them up the
bank. What do they call that? Ocean whitefish, or perhaps Atlantic cod.
Lucky Dame, no, we are not dead yet. And
there's a reason they call it a
we have turned the money button off tonight, and we're just talking random shit.
No, you can still hit the money button. I can't.
Yeah, we can't hit the money button.
We got no ads for you, but you can.
No ads. Demonetized this thing before we ever started. Started early, and maybe run late. Who knows? We all going down Wednesday. Who knows?
No, we should drill a hole in the wall, right? And it's okay, right? So it's a hole in the wall. It's drilled at an angle. It's a hole in the wall, right? And there's a funnel stuck in it. And at the other outside the wall, there's a garden hose. And it goes down, so then when I have to go to the bathroom,
I just go to the wall.
Wall.
Well, we have indoor plumbing, right?
We'll get like this quick release thing, right? And it's dishwasher safe. So
that's what you want in your dishwasher. Good Lord.
You gotta separate your loads, bro.
Oh, man.
This conversation's taking a turn for the worst. I hope you guys aren't letting your kids listen to it, because it wasn't for them. Never was. Never was.
No, I don't.
Hey, kids, you want to watch We All Gonna Die Wednesday?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time for bed.
Magic quit drinking for the apocalypse. Oh, Prepper Book Club, thank you so much. Don't tell me what I can do with the money button. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
That's that reverse psychology. I dare you not to hit that mic.
Tank Houston in the house. What's happening, my brother? How are you?
What's good, brother? I actually know
man.
that guy in real life. It's my homie.
Yeah, I know him in real life too.
Not like I do.
That's Tank. No,
Not like I do.
no, that's Tank Houston, bro. Is this meetup going to be like the last but warmer? So it is spring in New York, and I cannot guarantee the warmth.
When was the last one? The last one was a bit chilly. I remember that.
Yeah,
Not terrible.
Yeah, I think it was end of October, beginning of November, maybe.
Oh my God! Should we talk about like actual like gear for a second? So I've got I got an Ecotech the 4-season like air mattress thing.
Okay, cool.
It's got all the cells in it.
Yep.
And they said put it inside your sleeping bag and sleep on top of it. So I put a little like microfiber blanket on top of it inside sleeping bag.
Okay.
Dead ass on the ground in a tent.
Yep.
What was it? 36.
Oh, it got down to like 20 something.
It was chilly.
Yeah, it was cold.
I never felt it. I never felt so good in my life. So get yourself the Ecotech Hibern 8.
Hibern 8
is what it's called.
There you go.
And
Jay Creature, thank you so much.
I got the idea from actually the Militant Farmer had one, and I was like, "What is that?" And he was like, "It's this." And then I got that. And
see,
yes.
that's how this works, man. You guys come out to these things.
It's not keeping up with the Joneses. It's
no,
like, I like
it's
what you're
just,
doing. Is that cool?
Yeah,
like,
it's seeing different ways of doing things. Everybody has different setups. Some people come out and set up their hammocks. I'm a hammock guy. Sometimes I come out and I set up a tent and throw a cot in there. It depends upon how I'm feeling. But you see everybody else's setups. You get ideas on how maybe you can pack a little bit lighter.
Or pack it a little bit different. Like some of these dudes be showing up organized. Like homie he's got the snackle box with like the coffee.
Man.
It's a tackle box, but it's the coffee station.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Keeping it real and organized.
Outlaw was real warm last event. Stayed right in his big bed at home. What a guy.
He brought us.
He just comes for the food.
He brought breakfast sandwiches, though.
Yeah, he did. He did bring breakfast sandwiches, so that he can stay at his house if he comes up, shows up with a bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning. I'm cool with that.
Outlaw's there for the food, but like he is also like he brings it.
Very true.
He's
very
the
true.
Alpha and the Omega.
Let's see. So,
banana hammocks, I haven't seen one yet. We had that one dude doing push-ups in the video. I mean, that was masculine. It was alpha as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn, do not recycle
Alex.
that pizza box. Bro.
Alex is the man.
He ain't never recycled a pizza box in his life.
No, we throw them in the burn barrel, set them on fire.
Take that, Greta! Shit. Now I'm in a Romanian prison.
Oh,
damn
man.
Should have never picked a fight with that.
Oh, did anybody see the article today about the pro-Ukrainian guy in Russia who stole like an ultralight plane?
It was like this bright blue plane.
Yeah, grabbed his Draco AK-47 and took off in this ultralight plane to fight for Ukraine in Russia.
Fly high, Sky King.
He landed though. They arrested him. That dude's going to the gulag for like the rest of his life.
They were like, "We will shoot you down." He's like, "Yes, you will." They're like, holy shit, he's crazy. So we get a drunken Ukrainian flying an airplane here. What should we do? They're like, just don't provoke him.
It's true.
We don't want an international incident.
I can't believe he did it though, man. He stole a freaking...
Grigory, where are you going? I have flown to Russia to avenge Ukraine. You're like, fuck it, let him go.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do in an ultralight?
Gregory,
plane?
again, Gregory. He's like, again. Couldn't stop him.
Livingston, man, could you open a browser for us? Let's see if we can pull this up.
What do you want?
Open a Chrome browser, and we're gonna look for Atlas News.
Chrome browser.
There you go.
Unbiased and unfiltered.
Yeah, no, Atlas News is fantastic.
The large.
There he is. There he is. There he is. Yes. We got to show it. This dude right here, man. This is the dude. Oh
busted his ass. Where do you see this plane this poor guy flew? Like,
Yeah,
he,
there's the
he
Draco.
rolled up. He was like, "Where's?
Yep.
I want to talk to Putin.
Let me talk to
I want to talk to
Vladimir.
Putin."
Let me talk to Vladimir.
He's got what, 60 rounds?
Oh man,
Look at this thing.
There it is.
They saw this
Yeah,
coming in.
what kind of yo? Let me tell you something. Ukrainians have been doing some serious damage with much smaller aircraft. I'm just saying.
I'm impressed
just
that
saying.
garbage Russian radar could pick this thing up. Like, people on the ground were like, "There's a plane coming."
Look at that thing, man. Yeah, Prepper Book Club says he's the poster boy of vodka.
Ladies and gentlemen, this thing managed to sneak past advanced early warning radar systems.
The Russian woodpecker
Vladimir
is
Putin-
total trash.
Putin,
total trash.
Putin, put it back down your pants, bro. Because
I don't think he was. Scroll back up, Livingston, man. I don't think he was a bot, man. Look at this dude.
That ain't no bot. That's my brother.
That's like Livingston man's dad.
Look at him. He hit his nose on the descent. He must have hit hard on
Oh
that
no,
thing.
that's just his glasses. See, he's wearing.
Oh,
glasses.
he's wearing glasses.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
Listen,
yeah.
With the hat turned so this is like, can we drop the blunt right here? Like thug life. Thug life. Like thug life. Like,
Oh yes.
props to a real.
Yes.
That's a hero. Right
Oh
there.
man, they don't all wear capes, Livingston,
They
man.
wear sideways multicam
That's
contractor caps.
I'm in honor of the Sky King of Russia.
I only wish we could see what his name tape says.
the
He's
re-
got one. Probably something in Cyrillic. I can't read it. Ironic. I was actually programmed to read English, not
man.
Russian.
Yeah, not all heroes wear capes, but that dude, man, he, when it's time to make change, it's time to make change. And we make the change together. I steal this airplane with my Draco AK-47.
Listen, he looks like. All right, he's over there. Right?
yeah, this guy.
He
This
looks
guy.
like he teaches like.
Social studies. Yeah,
like
he's
like
definitely
the,
your social studies
he's
teacher.
probably fluent in like the. He knows how to play like the oboe or something.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, oh, that's Mr. Grisham. He teaches ninth grade
Yeah,
English.
he's woodwind and piano.
It takes.
Can
all
that guy
kinds-
come to a meetup, please? I'm saying, if he gets out, he's welcome.
I wonder
He's
how much
welcome
Vlad
at
wants.
any
How much
Hudson
bail,
Valley Prepping and
I
Survival
wonder how
event.
much bail Vlad wants for him.
Yeah, we'll pass the boot for the Sky King of Russia.
Listen, to hell with Paul Whelan. Let's get this guy out. Prisoner exchange. Hey,
man.
Putin, you down?
That's
What's
it.
up? Call me.
It. That's fantastic. Well, thank you for pulling that up, Livingston, man. That was
Well, cool story.
that
And,
made
like,
my
you know,
day. Made my day.
He's gonna disappear into the gulag system,
Mm.
but at any rate,
Yeah, that'll probably be the last we've seen of the oboe teacher. Yeah.
I'm petitioning hard for his release as we speak. I've already emailed world leaders on, like the big stage. Okay, Hillary Clinton's involved. I got Bernie Sanders. I got Matt Gaetz. I got people on board. We're reaching across the aisle to bring this man.
Yeah.
Home
we gotta
to
get him
America.
out. We got to get him out. Eric says he's watching on his smart TV and commenting on the phone is a pain in the ass. It is. It is. You have to like turn off the connection to the TV and then comment and then turn it back on and pick back up.
No, us master race folks don't have to do that. What are you casting from the phone to the TV?
Yeah.
That's
My
gonna
mother
kill
Spark,
you.
thank you. she's filling up the boot for the Sky King of Russia. The first $1.99 in the boot.
This guy got a name like
for the Sky King.
because I just need to say one thing. I ain't got no. There's no name. We got no name for this fella.
Yeah. He was
Well-
attempting. I'll go back for a second. Let's see. He was one more scroll. There you go. He was attempting to drop homemade explosives on a pipeline.
A pro-Russian media outlets claimed.
Yeah, but all I see is a
But instead
little
he landed
blue
it in a
plane
field and got
a-
taken into
and a-
custody.
and a Draco.
Looking like this, ladies and gentlemen. One more time.
Yep.
So-
That's the Sky King of Russia right there, man.
Well, Ukraine.
Yeah, he
whoever
could be
is.
your kid's oboe teacher. It's true.
It's Mr. Olovich. I know him. Takes
The
all-
freshest lids, bro. We had to set it sideways for the Sky King of Russia.
His
Had
fitted
to.
is nice. He's got
Had
the
to.
nice. He's got the good arc right there.
Had to. The have you seen my Trump one? That one's fantastic. I should have wore that one yesterday. I totally blew it. the Trump hat I have. It's Trump, and he's flipping everybody off. Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Fantastic. Should have wore it yesterday. Dropped the ball.
I like those. They were the red hats with the white letters, and it said "Made you look." I thought those were funny.
I thought you were more of the construction helmet with the 2 beers in it kind of guy.
I don't like ball hats like what you're wearing right now. When I put one of those on, I look like straight stupid, dude. I hate those kind of hats. I gotta wear either the square like military hat, what they call it, patrol cap.
Okay.
Or like just a beanie. I don't like ball caps. My head looks mad stupid.
No, I ruined my hairline with ball caps. The hairline's just going on back, you know.
All I have is hairline.
It's running away. It's running away.
I have this super pompadour.
It's running away.
Pompadours.
The Sky King. Man. God.
So you know what?
Ooh, the Cash App guy. Yeah, that was some shit, Tracy K. I read about that today too. The founder of Cash App was killed in a knife attack in California, I believe. That was pretty rough. That if you go back to the news here, we might be able to just click the. There you go. Bingo. Where is it?
Season episode 2.
American journalist. No.
Just type in Cash App search. Can you search this godforsaken website or no? Yep.
There you go.
Cash App.
Nope. You have to type it into the search. Yeah, man, that's terrible.
What the fuck do you think I just typed it into?
Oh, it's Wolfang's birthday. Happy birthday, Wolfang.
Happy birthday, Wolfang.
Yes. Livingston, man. Cheers to the Wolfang. Indeed. Happy birthday, Wolfang.
I don't know what the heck this Cash App CEO dying has to do with
No, I would just search Google for it.
If Atlas News don't know about it.
Yeah. Well, they don't. Yeah, but they don't report on everything. They're more international
Cash App guy
owner.
Dead.
There you go.
Bob Lee, a technology executive who founded the mobile payment company Cash App and previously worked at Square.
San Francisco, they got him. Wow.
Died Tuesday after he was stabbed near downtown San Francisco, according to his family. Who responded to a report of a stabbing at 2:35 a.m. on Tuesday.
Oh man, at 2:35 in the morning. Bob Lee, what are you doing outside in San Francisco at 2:35 in the morning, Bob Lee?
You know what he was doing.
On a Tuesday. It's not man, that's rough.
In-N-Out Burger? You might find me if there
2:35 in the morning. That's more like pizza time. 2:35.
Remember when the former Speaker of the House's husband was like suspiciously like
attacked by a guy in his underwear with a hammer? I saw the videos on that. That was pretty freaking wild, man. Like the cops like watched them together, like, oh no, we're gonna do nothing. And he pulls the hammer away. Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, it was as if the police were like, okay, cameras are rolling. He's like, oh, like went full goblin mode.
Man, that's rough.
I don't mind sharing you that like the call of nature is getting louder.
Oh, do it, man. Go.
I could just walk off of this.
Yeah.
I'm walking off this interview.
He's leaving.
You know what? He's taking off the lapel. I'm done with this.
He'll be back. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but he'll be back. Yeah, man, that's the Cash App guy. That's rough. What a way to go, you know. Shad, they were smiling with hammers. That was absolutely hilarious. He's a Kiev man, Livingston's cousin. Totally could be. Can we smoke on this channel? Absolutely, Magic. Absolutely. Yep, I do. We kind of do as we please around here, man. We don't. We do what we want. We say what we want, and if the consequences come, the consequences come. You know. Which Ecotech hibernate was it? Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, Livingston man is currently drilling the hole in the wall, Militant Farmer. But when he gets back, I will have him look up the, well, you know what I can do. Oh, I'm touching the buttons. He gonna get mad at me. It's the Hibernate sleeping pad. And we're going to look that up. Livingston man, we have a question in the chat from Lucky Dame Preparedness.
Watch me whip.
And Nene.
Watch me, Nene.
And she would like to know which camp pad exactly it was.
It's this one right here, this Hibernate Ultra.
Okay, can you bring that up and we'll do a screen share and we will show Lucky Dame exactly the sleeping mat that you are speaking of.
This exact one, even the same color. Yep, it's currently unavailable from this seller.
There you go. But
sharing my cart online here. Yeah, that's the one. Ecotech Hibernate Ultralight. This thing right here. I don't know why it's currently unavailable.
Yeah.
But
sold out from the China, no doubt.
They have other ones too. Ecotech, good brand, I thought. And everything that the specs say that it does indeed do. You can completely inflate the thing, and I think it's like 3 breaths, and yes, you can. Like it's like, and you're firm, done. And then you can let some out if you want. It's extremely great. Fantastic. It rolls up into like this little thing, like a small tarp. All the air
small
comes
bag
right out of it.
Yep.
It's great.
Old Mutt says, are we carpooling in June to Vision Preparedness's event?
Speak on it.
I have some room in the truck. I know that Outlaw Jackson had reached out to me, and my good buddy Chrisman had reached out to me. So if I can take 2 guys with me, plus Old Mutt's loading me up. So I got to go stop by and see Old Mutt before I go and see if I have room for 2 guys in my truck. Now, by carpooling, I think he means, can I load all this stuff in your truck to take there? But yes, Old Mutt, I will absolutely take whoever I can, wherever I can, whenever I can take them. But yeah, it's we're carpooling. We're carpooling. Jake Creature.
3 times. It is hard, baby. Rock hard. You're going to be letting some steam out of that thing.
Yep. No, these things, those little camp mats are fantastic for the pack.
Game changer. And it's not like maybe you're used to like this big foam like mass. Like maybe, especially if you're like, trying to put it in a backpack. This thing is where it's at.
Yeah. Could you click on the specs there? I just want to see how heavy this thing is. I know it's ultra light, but if you just click the see more button, it's 1.3 pounds, guys. That camp mat weighs virtually nothing. So you're talking 18 ounces.
And because
18 ounces.
If you can find one now, again, like apparently Amazon is claiming this is unavailable, but whatever. Okay, the honeycomb shape of it also lets it contour around like imperfections in the ground.
Okay. Cool.
So you get a more comfortable sleep out of it. It's superior to a flat foam mat in every way.
Oh, I'm sure. And what is it? It's 2.2 inches thick. So there's some decent cushion underneath you there. That's fantastic, man.
The ground was frozen. It was cold.
Yeah.
Kept me absolutely warm and a good sleep, comfortable.
Can't beat that. And what's the price point on it? I know it's currently unavailable. The one above, it says it's running about $60 for that thing.
What is it? Same fucking thing?
Yeah, it looks to be the same thing.
Yeah, it's the one I bought.
Yeah,
$60.
Yeah, $60, and you could have it by Saturday.
Worth it.
Amazon.
Take it from me. I own one. I've slept on it. Worth it.
Yep.
Even in the summer, it gets you up off the ground, gives you some padding. If like there's roots and rocks and BS on the ground, just get $60. Go buy one.
Yep, worth it. Oh man, you guys down in Texas, they got scorpions, black widows, tarantulas. Ugh.
Hammock.
Robert says I'll have my wife's yoga mat. Hey, it's better than nothing, man. It's absolutely better than nothing.
I don't know, you guys ever been to a music, like a hippie music festival and seen a moon mats? It's the magazines they put in. You ever seen the earplugs?
No.
Orange and green.
Oh, okay. Yeah, memory foam, kind of.
And they're punched out. So the moon mat is what's left over after they punch the earplugs out.
Okay. So it's holy.
It's like a flat, like it's like 5x7, 5x6 foam mat with a bunch of circular holes punched in it.
Okay, cool.
But it's like a memory foam thing.
Yeah.
Bought it at a hippie Mountain Jam.
Oh, nice. Mountain Jam.
No, the Electric Forest. I bought it at the Electric Forest in Michigan. But it's a super cool, like memory foamish type of mat.
Very
But
cool.
it's very heavy, and the problem with it is like neon green on both sides. It's like, well, neon green and like neon orange.
Super bright. You're not losing it.
It's a super hippie thing, but it's really cool, man. You just throw this thing out, sit on it. It's a cool picnic mat and stuff. But same principle, but completely different purpose.
And obviously much lighter weight. That high density foam is some heavy stuff.
Yeah, and it soaks up moisture too when you just throw it on
Jay
the
Creature
ground.
says the closed cell foam mats basically suck.
Yeah, it soaks up moisture right
And
off the ground.
it's from what I remember
Heavy.
of them, it's a sweat factory too. If your skin is in contact with that thing, it's like unbreathable, man.
The holes in it help it breathe, but at the same time, it also helps it soak up moisture from the ground even more efficiently. It's like when you stab your steak with a fork.
Let it through. Vision says it's available. You have to log on to Amazon. Okay, cool. Fantastic.
Yeah, no, I shared the wrong. Listen, we'll do it again.
Yeah, we shared the wrong one. There it is. Available $59. Yeah, there you have it. There you have it.
Come on, fucking copy the link. The whole thing.
I won't do it.
Wow.
Won't do it.
I think it's
can't.
really cool the way you're just getting me over right now. Totally cool, you guys. But go to the Eco Tech store. See it right here. See my pointer?
Visit the Ecotech store. Ecotech. 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 However you want to pronounce it.
$60. Highly, highly recommended. What the hell was that sound? Oh, don't take out garbage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it's going to yell at us now.
So Thursday's garbage day.
Yep.
right?
Wednesday. Well,
Thursday.
Thursday's garbage day. You got to take your garbage out Wednesday. Yeah. Makes sense. You take it out Thursday, you're going to be a day late. Eric says, test your gear. Make sure it's the best for you. That's right, man. That's what these bug out weekends are all about. If you want to make it a straight bug out adventure, make it. Live solely out of your bag. Don't take anything from anyone. Live solely within your means. If your shit breaks, figure out how to put it together. I have no problem. I typically roll heavy and bring extra gear. If somebody's stuff fails, at least I can throw them a tarp or something.
Extra gear.
But, be prepared.
Mike's like the Department of Public Works.
Sometimes. But yeah, come try it out. Make sure your stuff works. Take it out of the package. Get it dirty. Make sure it's going to work for you, especially when you're going to, bet your life on it at some point. That stuff's in your bug out bag. You plan on, leaving your house and living out of this thing. So come do it when it doesn't really matter if it's raining, if it's nice, it doesn't matter. You can come try it out.
Don't worry about Gucci gear. Like
No.
whether you even something like the Ecotech Outdoors Insulated Hibernate 4-season ultralight inflatable sleeping pad with contoured flex cell design could cause debate. Because somebody can come and be like, well, no, I got this other thing. And like everybody, this whole shit is very personal.
Yeah,
It's whatever
it is.
works for you, whatever you can afford, whatever fits your budget, your lifestyle, your plan, your worldview on how you're going to take on this adversity.
Yep.
Don't worry about what I got. But again, like when
It's there for you to check out.
Right. And like, as I said, I only know about this because I saw another guy that had one.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's awesome. I'm like, what is that? And he was like, it's that. And I was like,
That's what I've been looking for.
Yep, exactly.
So there's not a lot of real outdoors stores left. A lot of this stuff you have to go to Amazon to find it. Occasionally you'll find something in like an REI or a place like that if you have one near you.
When it's expos.
Yeah, or otherwise everybody's got to go to the old Dick's Sporting Goods and all these other places and get whatever they've got on the shelves to get by.
So, although I must say that Walmart, if you go there, I don't know what kind of Walmart you guys got, but even the one like around here, decent stuff. If you're just starting out, if you're a seasoned veteran, you're gonna be like, oh, I already have this stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're just starting out, don't be afraid to just start out with,
Some basics. some basics.
You
That's
don't
where a
have to
lot of people
spend
start.
$1 million. Because you can spend $1 million and that's just fine. But if you don't know how to use the tools you just bought, it doesn't matter. So learn on the cheap stuff. Like, when I learned how to play the guitar, I got a real cheap one because this way, if I decided I didn't like it or if I sucked at it, nobody was out.
Yeah.
But don't go like blasting your life savings on a bunch of Gucci gear and then just put it in a box and think it's going to save you when you need it to. You have to do it.
That's it. Milton Farmer says, bullshit, Mike. And I'm assuming he's referring to that I sometimes I bring extra stuff.
Not Mike.
No,
Actually, he's pretty Spartan when he shows it. He's got practically nothing. The flat screen in the tent, that was...
Yeah. No, the heated, I got to tell you, man, my favorite...
That was an illusion.
My favorite setup is my small 3-person tent. Pagan Prepper, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. My
I like
small...
your big hot tent. That's a dope-ass spot to chill.
Well, I've got the small 3-person tent with the air mattress, just a regular old twin-size air mattress, and then I throw a heated throw on top of that thing for the cold nights and sleep on top of that. Oh, fantastic. Plug that sucker into the Jackery. Only uses about 26% of the battery life overnight, so you get 2 nights out of that thing. Nice and toasty, man. It's fantastic. Absolutely
This is where
fantastic.
electricity meets luxury.
Yeah, yeah, that's luxury electricity.
He's got like this strip of like red lights inside the tent.
Yeah, yeah. Remote control.
Looking there, he's got a table by the window.
It's true. It's true. But hey, man, even with all of the outdoor gear, to incorporate some battery-powered lights like that, they're handy. They're handy. It's not something you're going to want to keep on all the time, but it's better than a headlamp, especially when you're in your shelter and you're moving around and trying to set things up.
If you're
it's very handy.
If you're a power tool person, Big Joe Kasulis can know what I'm talking about. Whether you're at Ryobi, Milwaukee.
Yeah, as long as you have the tools and you know how to use them, that's all that matters.
No, if you got those batteries and the USB adapter, like you can charge like devices. You can run.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I can run.
Yeah,
We've
these
run-
ring lights off them, no problem.
We've run our ring lights off of 5-volt
Yep.
DeWalt batteries, 5 amp DeWalt batteries before. Like
Yeah.
nobody's not cordless exactly, but
No, I've got
off-grid.
I've got some small battery banks too, about the size of a cell phone, a little bit thicker. But I've run, small strips of LED lights in that thing for days on end.
Big Joe Kasulis and I went on a trip to the Adirondacks one time. Like, gosh, it was back in the day. Boy,
Bear camp, bro.
we were trying to hunt some bears in the Adirondacks. And
Yeah,
we
man.
went up there and we said to the old boys, I said, where's all the bears? And they were like, in the dumpster behind McDonald's. And we were like, not in the woods. They're like, nah, ain't no bears in the woods.
And the dumpsters behind McDonald's. Texas Surplus Pro, welcome.
You ever see those like NATO smoke grenades? Like, a real deal, like pull pin NATO.
Yeah.
smoke-
The green ones.
They set that shit off at camp.
Here comes the helicopters, bro.
Comes the Coast Guard, those guys with the C-130s full of water.
Jay Creature says what we're talking about is commonly called car camping. Yeah, I mean if you're bringing the Jackery and you're going to be comfortable, that's car camping. If it's not packed in on your back, it's car camping.
Now this Jay Creature guy, he's a backpacker.
Oh yeah, big time.
I think he feels the same way. Is that like I shudder to think actually meeting the guy because I think him and I get along famous, bro.
Yeah.
I think I love hiking around, climbing up big rocks and
check out Jay
Mike's the
Creature's
one- Mike
channel,
hates
man.
walking.
Check out Jay Creature's channel.
Mike hates walking. I'm like, I'll walk.
Because it
I'll walk.
hurts me. It hurts me. I got bad hip. Moldy Soldier, what's happening, my brother? Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Big Joe Kasula says it's more wildlife in the backyard than in the woods up there. It's true. They come to the people, man. They love it.
The Adirondacks means something like, LOL, no one else would live here.
It's so thick up there, man. It's so thick. So thick. We tried to...
They cut the trails where they did for a reason, and we found that out.
So
the hard
when
way.
I hiked up to Goose Pond with a militant farmer and a couple of the guys. And we went up there and spent the weekend. 3-dog, militant farmer, Chrisman, a whole bunch of the guys went up there. And we were fishing. And I'm like, oh, man, I'll go into the woods. I'll toss a couple rocks. I'll find some worms and some bait. I want some live bait while I'm up there. No. Everything's pine. There is no leaves. There is no fucking dirt. It is just pine and rocks. That's it. Pine needles, rocks.
The garnet sand, the red sand.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That red sand. It's like being in Afghanistan, Adirondack
Bob Dunn, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. Kill It and Grill It says he shot an 800-pound black bear in the Adirondacks. That's a big one. That's a big one.
Fine. You know what? I'm going to say what everyone's thinking. Dumpster or canned hunt?
Yep.
800-pound black bear. Like,
yeah,
looking like
big.
chump. Or it was tagged.
I think
that was
when
a
you
dumpster
get,
bear from New York City that they dumped.
The Adirondacks, right? Different parts of the Adirondacks. They're a lot more prevalent, shall we say.
No, they're not. I've been there, and there ain't no bears in the woods.
It's 6 million acres. I don't think you roamed it all, Livingston, man.
I beg to differ.
Sounds like Texas, mesquite, and rocks. Yeah, the Adirondack, but they're very, very peaky, very peaky.
Absolute horrible. Like, and you're looking at the GPS. This was back in the day before GPS. Like, I had the little Garmin E-Trex.
Oh, the first one. Yeah.
It's got an LCD screen. It's not even color. It's just black and gray or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like indicating flat land. I'm like, so we just crossed the next ridge is flat, bro. It's field. We'll just cross that. No, it's not.
What that is,
it's a bog.
Yeah, no, it's a valley in the middle of the high peaks, and it's all stone and it's wet.
And you step off, and then all of a sudden I was up to my ass.
In water.
In cold, brackish, nasty, tannin ass water.
Yeah, man.
And my good buddy of
Welcome to the high peaks.
My good buddy who happens to be a Viking grabbed the drag handle of the fucking vest I was
yanked
wearing.
You out of the muck.
And then we had to stand there while I dried myself out and ate food and got
yanked
warm
him
again.
out of the muck. Oh, Big Joe, I can't.
We did this like 5 times.
My wife is from the Adirondacks, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I could not imagine trying to cut a trail through those woods. It is some of the thickest stuff I have ever seen in my life.
We were some of our hunting party was set up with like the 7 mils and the 300s and whatnot, like up on like
the high points.
Yeah, glassing, like just watching the planes. And then like me and my Viking friend and we were just out shotgunning, like bird dogging.
Right.
Figuring like, all right, well then if we'll just walk through like an area, not trying to drive them, but just trying to like figuring
get something to move.
Yep. Get some, and then we're range ready. We're the 7,500 yard shotguns, dude.
Right.
Like, come at me, Mama Bear, like you're getting wrecked. We didn't see one, but still. So we had this combination, but we were out there like and bushwhacking.
Yeah.
Ugh. So we went off the trail because the GPS is like, if you just go this way, it's like right there. We're like, I'll just do that. Up and down, up and down. It's a bog. You got to go around. That's based on a true story, okay?
Yeah.
But you just can't. Like, you're screwed up there. Like, you can't just do that. Like,
no. They make trails for a reason, and you stay on them.
Yeah, so bushwhacking, we're trying to find our way out, and I'm like, the GPS says the trail is like that way. I'm like, we both had enough.
Right.
Unloaded the freaking shotguns, turned them around, and just bashed our way through. Because the
stock busting.
Because the pine branches up there, they grow like this. Like
they're all tangled. All tangled together. The entire
woods is like this, and you're trying to move through it, and we're just smashing our way through, man.
Yardbird says, Livingston man flexes those biceps. I bet those bears just run off.
Every day's arm day at my job, bro. You don't even want to see my legs. That's why we don't show them.
Woodnot says, if I come up for the gear check weekend, I think I'm going to bring my cot tent. Easy peasy, good for old farts like me. See, it's all about your comfort level. If you want to come out and be comfortable and socialize with people, come out, be comfortable, and socialize with people. Like nobody is going to bust your chops except for the Livingston man when he's like, where's your bug out bag, bro? How come you're not bugging out, bro?
I'm like, why are you wearing pants? I thought we were buddies. Disrespect. Might as well spit in my face, wear pants.
Eric says, following trails can lead to ambushes. Yes, especially in a SHTF scenario. Roads can do the same thing to you, so.
You gotta worry about those twisted fuckers. They're trying to trap you, like always trying to play some trick on you.
Old Mutt says the city hunters are more dangerous than the bears.
Yeah.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Now, I used to hunt a property that bordered state land.
My daddy came under fire. He likened it to his time in Vietnam.
Really?
Came up against some city hunters. He snapped a twig and like all hell broke loose. They started ringing. Like, he had to return fire. And they were like, hey, I think somebody's up there. He's like, hey, thanks, somebody. Bow. And then sent off another one at him. Like, there's combat to be had out here in these woods, bro.
Texas Surplus Pro says, does Livingston Man have a permit for those? Because he probably needs half a dozen permits in New York.
I got all kinds of military
Johnny
upgrades.
Preps. No, the bug out weekend is not naked and afraid. But no.
I'm not
maybe some other time we'll have to do that.
I don't know what the yard birds.
Livingston Man's events are one thing, but Hudson Valley prepping and survivals are another.
I don't have events, so there's that. I was not a scoutmaster. I don't understand the question.
Wolfang says he
the
saw
hoodie makes me look a lot bigger than I really am. I'm actually a skinny white guy.
Wolfang says he saw a video today about what not to do if a bear chases you. I would tend to turn, aim, draw, aim, and fire at said bear. But that's
shooting.
That's me. Yeah.
So we carried we had giant K bars on our left, being right-handed.
Right.
Both of us had they were Safe Act compliant, okay, but they were shorter shotguns.
Okay.
With the Remington 2 3/4.
18-inch barrel.
AccuSlugs.
Right.
Pump actions.
Yep.
But we also carried full-size K-bars on our left hip.
Right.
Trained ourselves to, if you got knocked down, something hits you from the front, to immediately draw the K-bar. We carried them blade forward.
Yep.
Draw the K-bar, press it against your chest with blade up, and let that bitch nail her own damn jaw shut. She fucked around and found out. And you hoped it didn't happen. But
hey, it's a good theory, man. Always got to have a
boom,
secondary.
boom, still
defense.
coming, stabbed it.
Yep.
And you hope that that's what happened.
Creature says, when it comes to trails versus off trail, you may be going less than a half a mile per hour, while you can walk 3 miles an hour on established trails.
Absolutely. They put the trails there for a reason, folks, and they recommend you stick to them for a reason. Don't go off the trail without GPS, without a means to deal with things you didn't expect. They put the trail there for a reason. It goes around the shit that makes you die. So when you go off the trail, all of a sudden,
there's shit there that's going to make you die.
And you're like, oh my God. So,
and the number one rule of survival is don't fucking die, right? We don't fucking die. Wolfang says, you guys say screw bear spray. I spray him with 40 caliber rounds. That's what he gets, 40 caliber rounds.
He gets 2 3/4 inch slugs, and then the shit starts to get illegal. Chain shot and fucking dragon's breath starts coming out like, bitch, you are going to burn in hell at this point.
Yeah. You would...
It's less about hunting and turning into survival.
I've seen folks get charged by mountain lions and handle business with a 9mm. Now, a mountain lion's not a 800-pound black bear, right?
But the dragon's breath do its work.
Now he's the bald ass, angry bear.
He's a Mexican hairless cat. He's so cute.
Oh, man. Well, thank y'all for joining us tonight on a We All Gonna Die Wednesday. We start early, we roll late. This has been something, man. This was fantastic chat with everybody tonight.
We owed it to you guys.
Yeah.
Things been glitchy and crazy, and we've been showing up late and being doing our thing. We really appreciate that all of you show up and do this. I love that y'all have proven yourselves. You'll entertain yourselves even if we don't do it for you. You're the best effing fan base a YouTube channel could have.
Absolutely,
most
guys.
loyal
Thank
and
you
real
so much.
people I've ever seen. Like, much love.
Yeah, hats off to y'all. Hats off to y'all. Mr. B Local, my buddy, what's happening?
Good to see you, buddy. We'll see you later. Bye.
But yeah, man, thanks everybody for stopping by tonight. And hopefully we'll be spewing out some more content for you guys aside from just the live streams here soon. I know the Livingston man's been working hard in here. And now that he's got everything all straightened out, I have to find some more work for him to do. Otherwise, he goes crazy. So
Yeah, people watch this.
it's true. It's true. It's true. Well, no, you put a lot of work.
Give the
into
people
this.
what they want.
That's right.
First rule of
That's
mass
right.
media, you guys. Ratings above everything.
Nah. We prefer quality over quantity here at Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.
If you don't know, I'll take you to school real quick. We are on Facebook as our main means of communicating our events and the goings on of
Absolutely.
Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.
Yep, right down
And
the
to
links below.
If Vision Preparedness, who is our absolute
Bro, he kills it. He kills it. It's already in the works. I guarantee it. My man is on fire. One of the best moderators in the business.
He's
Vision
like my Russian
Preparedness.
bot cousin from another mother.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Livingston man doesn't really play guitar. Vision's back behind us here, and he actually plays the guitar. Put up a video of scary animal sounds. Yeah. See, there, I told you. Did I tell you? Man, best moderator in the business, Vision Preparedness.
join our Facebook group. All the goings on, all the intricate little details of
Yep,
how
it's
we
all
do
there.
what
It's
we
all
do.
there. And
is
check
there.
out J.H. Crane. You see this backdrop? That's all him, man. He is a fantastic artist and incredible, incredible. He is on Instagram, and his link is in the description section below. Fantastic. We're also on Instagram. We also got the website. We got the YouTube thing. We're doing our thing. We started a Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival online yard sale group for the preppers.
Need to find cheap, good gear. Maybe even do a trade, swap me type thing.
Yeah,
There's
barter, man. Barter.
People like it's
Barter. Not everybody's got the cash to throw around. So
they're bending the rules in there. They got this, you
Yeah.
got that. Make it work.
that's right. That's
Hit us
right.
up on that. That's where we're at this point. Appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you at the next event.
Yeah, man.
Hit us up in the group. Find out when that is.
Absolutely. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. We out of here.